Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Dragomar. It's time for some more Street Fighter 6. And in this episode, we will be going back to the World Tour. I have been not paying too much attention to it. Let's talk to Kimberly again. Kimberly is an interesting character because she is a agile and sophisticated street ninja who is highly capable of using spray paint. She's probably the best spray painter in the history of Street Fighter. We're going to be following her through these cutscenes to fix Metro City and adapt to it as well. Jumping over these pipes takes a fair amount of effort, though, if you're not used to it. And Kimberly's agility is very difficult to figure out. And Kimberly has a lot of in this case, she's going to feint the jump. She's going to jump and she's going to look as if she's not going to jump and backflip away. Really thought that she was going to jump. Yeah, we'll get a passing grade for that. Yeah, learning how Kimberly works is actually even more difficult than just what you saw there. Because Kimberly has a very flowy, very fast style, and you have to get used to the flow of it. And any mistake you make, by the way, on Kimberly, you will get punished fully. So you have to get used to it. We got a punch booster that helps us punch harder. I still have that. I'm a lot higher level in this game than this shows. I am behind a significant amount on posting on this game. I have gotten involved in a lot of other video games. And I do remember at this point I had some lag doing this game. Don't know why, but yeah. So our mission here is very simple. We are going to first we're going to gift Kimberly, obviously. I eventually gifted Kimberly enough to get her costume 2. She has a costume 1 and a costume 2. Both are pretty cool. Kimberly's quite a cool character. I have actually seen some world ranked Kimberlys, and she turns out to be quite mesmerizing to watch, the world ranked Kimberlys. And we're going to be fighting Ying Pin. I'm going to try to Tatsu into her face. I usually throw out an uppercut because I assume that she's going to jump in on me. Because oftentimes they'll try to jump over your fireballs constantly instead of stay in the air. Especially at the lower levels. That is one of their favorite tactics to do, is to do that. Also, in this game, it is necessary to constantly pick fights because otherwise you're not going to be strong enough to do this. So our big thing here is we got to find Thrasher, but more importantly, we're finding Thrasher for a very specific devious plot. And the devious plot involves declaring war on a very specific faction. Because there is going to be a big gang war going on in this world tour. We're going to fight Judy here, because obviously we have to continue to pick fights in this game. I'm going to try to grab her, throw her, beat her up. Going to go on the low forward Tatsu just so she doesn't get away. We got her annihilated, which is good, because We need it for the fights that are upcoming in this game, because some of the later fights, as you will see, are reasonably tough. They're not as tough as the latest fights in Tears of the Kingdom. I will be showing that. Some of those fights in the late parts of Tears of the Kingdom are really hard. Like, we're talking legendary difficulty, especially the last fight. I don't even know how to explain. I'll have to show you to just give you a sense of how hard it is, because it's insane. So we're going to pick a fight with Catherine, who looks like Poison on a budget, who also decided not to dye her hair pink. She's got the same physique as Poison, but doesn't have the same dyed hair. Also, she's a discount because she doesn't have a whip, and her physique isn't as curved as Poison. So all in all, she's a discount Poison, and she fights like a discount Poison as well. She is not anywhere near the level of power as a actual fight with Poison would be. But she wears the same hat though, and she has the same cuffs and the same cutoff pants. Yeah, she wants us to scram. Yeah, right. We're not scramming anywhere. We've got to stick our nose deep into the gang realm. And they're going to want to kick us in the back at some point, I can tell. But that doesn't mean anything. It just means we're going to get experience points. See, yeah, the Slick Chopper, she lost her cool. So she's going to pick a fight with us. Now, the key with this is to hit them so that they get the block and then throw them. As every time you throw them, you get a huge counter chunk of damage off of them, you know? Huge counter chunk, and that usually one-shots them at these lower levels. It definitely, I like the street vibe with the brick and the old bad AC. It definitely gives me that classic New York vibe. I uppercutted there because I thought that they were going to jump. Obviously, this whole place is made out of a concrete jungle, so it's going to be made out of concrete, which is limestone that is cured with water, limestone dust, to make concrete and some other minerals. So we're going to throw him. It took a long time, though, for the concrete to cure, like you see here. The bricks are made of clay. Yeah, we threw that fight, that, so yeah. You can also see that the brick is very old vintage brick. That's been weathered a long time. So it's definitely a nice touch. I definitely will be playing this again. I definitely need to level my character to 100. They're at level 78, but a lot of games, including Mortal Kombat, which I will be also returning to that as well. I'm going to be doing some invasion mode and some low, like where I don't use finishers in the tower, because unfortunately making the Kung Lao thing be 18 plus really limited its view potential. So I want to make another one where I don't use finishers so that I can reduce its rating down to just not for kids. So that's one of the things I want to do. We're going to be fighting, because yes, I do play Mortal Kombat, and I do like the new Mortal Kombat, but I feel like I haven't covered enough with Street Fighter. And I also feel like Street Fighter has a bigger player base than, like, of younger players as well, because Street Fighter is more kid friendly than Mortal Kombat for obvious reasons. There is a lot less blood and gore. So it has a wider audience range than Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is also more sophisticated in terms of its combat style. It's not as basic. Mortal Kombat, in the fighting style, is significantly different. It's more deliberate. And the combos can be more devastating depending on what opponent you're fighting. So yes, it's a significantly different game. it's not too different, but it's significantly different enough that you have to practice it by itself, and your muscle memory in your Street Fighter will mess you up. It will mess you up. So we're going to be moving on and looking for the entrance to the Mad Gear hideout, because the entrance to the Mad Gear hideout at night is the only place you can see Thrasher. And it is guarded by a woman named Alyssa. So we are going to be fighting these, I'm pretty sure. Yep. These level 5 recruits are not going to have a good time. I don't know how they stand wearing boxes and TVs on their head constantly, or how they see out of those, really. Because they really must work hard looking out of those eye holes, as they can't see much wearing all these things on their heads. You lost. A good loser knows when to shut up. Well, Alyssa, the main thing I have is I've got to get through here. One thing you can tell, this is a newer building, but it does have a lot of that stylized graffiti. We're going to talk to Thrasher, and at that point I had some things, tracking things down to the tournament in Nashal. The money from the Shadowloo Remnants is the entry fee to the tournament. And Bosch up and swiped that money and ran away with it. If we do well at the tourney, I put Mad Gear back on the map. We're the champion for the Mad Gear, and we got the girl kidnapped. Yeah, we're planning to go to the tournament. We gotta go declare war on the Crows, because the Featherbrains are trying to take up the tournament of Metro City. We're not going to let them. We got to talk to the Crows and beat up the Crows. So yeah, and then we got our reward, and we got to go find the Crows and beat them up. And that's the plan. Also, I've noticed that my beard has improved since this point, but yeah, what's new? A lot of things have improved. I probably am better at Street Fighter now, even though I haven't played a ton of it recently, because I've been practicing a lot of stuff involving keyboard mechanics, especially in the terms of Elder Scrolls Online, because Elder Scrolls Online is entirely done with keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I have a great time beating up those guys. Beating them. They have no chance. And I didn't get my uppercut off. That was my point. Oh, that Tatsu just blew them to shreds. Oh, there's more? Yep, there's more. Tatsu them again. Now, there is flying moves in Mortal Kombat, but they're significantly different than that. So, for the most part. Oh, you thought you were going to get away. And you thought I was going to be quiet even though I'm tired. No, no, no. I have experience now. I'm getting better, and I have to commentate this because there was a mistake going on with this that I didn't realize happened at the time, but I don't care. We're going on. We're going to take the fight to the Crows and loot all their stuff. We're going to strip them of all their stuff, and we are going to blow up those Crows. We're going to set that explosive device. We are going to make a splash. Oh, it's the Infotuber! Oh, yes, the Infotuber. And get some popcorn. Never underestimate the vegetable. The vegetable, yes, we're ready. Something tells me got a request for help popping up over the place. Nashal and other places. Pure instinct, you can just tell. So take it with a grain of salt. Don't come crying to me if you're way off. I'm not gonna go cry into the infotuber, the vegetable. Yeah, the vegetable. The vegetable thinks that he's way off. Nah. Yeah, we're gonna hit this Wesley while we're spinning bird kicking him. Oh, he thought I'm going to. We're going to drive impact him into a one shot. That's amazing, dude. Yeah, let's uppercut these fiends. Yeah, with the little gloves. They work so hard to get the. Oh! Oh, you actually taunted. Wow. Wow. Like some of these taunts, at least they're good at spray painting those walls, right? Am I right? Because they're not good at street fighting. They're not good at figuring it out. But what I also realized at this point that I had to backtrack to somewhere else because we actually had to get the information on where the crow's nest was in the first place so we could track it. Because I thought that maybe the crow's nest was that way, but instead we got to track to Mad Gear Tequila. It's on the west side of town. They squatted a building that was set for demolishing and turned it into their headquarters. Yup. Not a very smart decision, but I don't expect my enemies to have smart decisions necessarily. And it's time to lock horns with these enemies and blow them to smithereens. Yes, blow them to smithereens. Oh, you thought I wasn't going to do it. I'm doing it. They are going to rue the day they messed with the demon. I am going to uppercut them. I'm going to blow them to smithereens. Now, the thing is, these canaries are not very powerful, but there is a very powerful enemy in World Tour. You haven't met them yet, but when you meet them, make no mistake, it will be very clear why they are one of the most powerful and difficult enemies known in this game. Yes, I'm trying to get a fight with you. Gonna tattoo you. Yeah. I like throwing the tattoo immediately at him. And give him the throw bait into the target combo. Yeah, because then it confuses them whether to block or whether to tech. And since a lot of the lower level guys are not very fast, they have some issues with it. Now, let's see how these guys react. Oh, they're going for the throw thing. So yeah, I'm going to get them with the overhead because they like to block low after you throw them typically. Wonder if she acts the same. Oh, she did. I could have went for another overhead. Oh. Yeah. I was hoping to get the wall splat. If I got the wall splat, I might have been able to get them into a dizzy. That's the optimal way. That would have been the better move. I'm beginning to see my mistakes of the past as well. This is the Crow Stronghold. What the hell are you? Boy, you're from Mad Gear. Not every day we get enemy operatives strolling up at the front gates. You got a few screws loose, bud. You're free to go through if you're ready to be Crow Chow. Oh, we're not. We're coming to beat you guys up. You think I'm done with you? Nah, man. Nah, not even close. You got some elaborate graffiti. Oh, you want to taunt me? Oh, you gonna get it. Oh, you thought I wasn't gonna jump over that grab and counter with a grab of my own. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'll punch you and fireball you to the ends of the earth. Yeah, I'm gonna uppercut you. You want to jump over me? Nah. Nah, man. You got a fancy looking box on your head, though. I wonder what's under that box. You ever wonder what's under that box? Let him Tatsu you just as your card and break through your armor. Your minuscule armor. Trying to fireball him. Although fireballing like that to a real opponent is not a good idea. It's the fact that he's an AI. Yeah, uppercut him. Get him out of the air. Throw him again. There we go. Yeah, he had a fair amount of health there, though. I will say that. But just because you have a lot of HP doesn't mean that I'm not going to fight you to the ends of the earth. There we go. Level 45. Not bad. Okay, let's keep going through here because we are supposed to be finding the main Crow event. And this seems to be it. Crow's Baggy, I think. Or Kagbai. Yeah, Kagbai. There we go. Kagbai and Lady Crow. And they both move with the same thing. I went for an EX Tatsu in case they weren't going to block on Wake Up, but unfortunately they blocked on Wake Up. Got a good uppercut there. Got a jab. Heavy aerial heavy kick. Oh, there's the Reaper. We'll be seeing a lot of that weird masked guy who looks like he's from some really weird horror film. And there's Chandi, who is one of the main speakers. She likes to use a dagger as her main combat thing. The uppercut was enough to get a Dizzy into a Tatsu. Nice. Oh, I didn't get the full combo. I could have. If I had the uppercut there, that would have been actually optimal. Kinda. Oh, I messed up with the dagger. Okay, I'll get you out of the air. You're jumping way too much. I'm gonna go air to air or uppercut you. Oh, I barfed that combo real hard. Okay, at least we cancel a normal into a fireball. That's good. Gonna get some jabs in there. Into a combo. Nice. The EX fireball. Good. Okay, that's good awareness now. Now we're sniping her out of the air. All right, we canceled the knife with the fireball. Okay, we got her out of the air with the other fireball because she clipped her jump. Yeah, there we go. Crosscut GP, no cross-ups. Oh, she got a good jump in there, but no combo. There we go. There's a fireball. Finish her. We finished her off. Although, to be honest, I know there's a finishing move in the thing, but I still not necessarily. What's with the racket? The hell's going on? Check it out. Boss, I got some Mad Gear Pump trespassing. Man, stop calling me boss. Okay, Shandi, it's Mr. Rudra. Rudra is a fascinating guy in this game. I wish he was a playable character, but he's not. Ooh, in the blue hell and you, what are you doing here? We got a real fighter in hands here. He wants in on the Nashal tournament. Is that a fact? I'll tell the organizers we're sending one of our own to the tournament. And Thrasher scrambles like some idiot and sends me, huh? I was gearing up for a good brawl, you know. And now we got ourselves a main event. Hell yes. We got the Crows versus Mad Gear. You got to round up 4 of your best. This has been a long time coming. We're going to find out which of us is worthy of representing Metro City. Tell Thrasher to get ready. The Crows will be waiting. It's time. The legendary confrontation. Hell yeah. It's time. Let's get some more fights in if we can, or talk to Thrasher while getting fights in. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna go beat up Crocus. Oh yeah. Let's get it. Crocus, behold. Oh my god! That's too funny! Heavy punch and a heavy kick. Gone. Deleted. Dong. Gone. Oh, I almost feel bad for him. I almost feel bad. Almost. Let's get to Thrasher if we can. I almost feel bad. Hey, Hafiz, what's up? You gonna get blown to shreds? Gonna fall for the same tattoo stuff? Hey, Hafiz. Gone. Dong. Gone. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Catherine. Fireball into stun. Tatsu. If I had the uppercut follow up, that would have been the sickest. Well, not the sickest, but one of the better combos. I'm still dropping stuff. Need to stop dropping stuff, man. I'm better at this game now. Oh, she blocked that. Okay, I got some light punch. Oh, now she succumbs to the Tatsu cheese. Oh, yes, in the uppercut. The uppercut into the Tatsu cheese. Oh, yes. Yes. Blow this up. Let's blow up this popsicle joint. Oh, you thought just because I have a little bit of lag doesn't mean that I'm not going to blow you to smithereens. Oh, yeah, I'm going to heavy punch you out of the air. Get you out of the air. You think the air is an escape, huh? I'm going to heavy punch anti-air you into a Tatsu just because you think escaping to the air is a good idea. Let's get back to Thrasher, shall we? There's some Cyberwalkers. You can get lost in this city. Oh yeah, no. You don't want to mess with me. You don't. It's gonna mess you up in some major way that you don't want to find out. But the most serious enemy we've yet to see. Just trust me. When you see him, you'll know. You'll know and you won't like him. A team battle? Give me a freaking break. Whatever. I guess it's fine. And that city comes at you looking for a fight. You make them regret ever thinking about it. And guess who gets to be the team captain? Go find some teammates. Hell yeah. Like and subscribe. We will see you later with the recruitment drive. Hell yeah.